Saints Block Party podcast. Adam with my dude Ryan, aka Wolf. We just finished our Prospect of the Week episode talking about Kevin Banks Jr. So to get access to that, you need to be a Patreon or a YouTube member if you want to listen to that episode. But so we'll post it; it'll be up. But if you want to have access, but anyway, now we're going to talk about Saints OTAs week 2.
Mm.
Um, Again, for anyone who's watching this, um, obviously we were not at Saints OTAs, so this is our just thoughts on just kind of the reporting that's come from the OTAs from people in the Saints media that were at OTAs. Um, um, where do you want to start? Where do you want to start with? I'm sorry, I was getting
No, I got a text too. Apartment text me that the rent due. Like, when y'all started doing that,
nigga.
nigga,
I
I
know what
know.
I know what today is.
Damn it, I know. Damn it, I don't need no reminder.
I know what today is.
But I mean, look, I guess the star of the show was Shough, man. Like Shough was airing it out. Um, there's a couple of clips got up. He hitting Bub Means down the seam in stride.
Mm-hmm.
He it was one of them. It was one of them throwing. Like,
Mm.
And look, from what I've heard, like I heard Ross Jackson talk about it, a couple others that, like if you look at what Shough has done so far, it limited in what they've been able to see, limited action. He's been like the wow factor, which what
Mm.
you would expect. He's dude, and dude got a hose. It's
Arm, bro.
you can't deny it. The dude got a hose, and it's gonna look pretty. And he throws a pretty ball, bro. And it's good to see him just going out there and just letting it loose. And from what I've also seen, you've seen like a little improvement just from last week
To
to where last week, he looked fine. It wasn't like he looked bad, but just a little tentative, just still trying to kind of trying to figure it out. Wasn't like just snapping, just snapping it as quick as you want because he's learning. And you see that little increment improvement to this week where he's starting to understand what he's seeing. So that's all you want to see in these environments like that. That incremental improvement from week to week, practice to practice that you're learning as you go. And I think, we've seen that, man. It's gonna be interesting battle, bro. Because Rattler, that's not the, Rattler, he's getting to the point where you expect to see him to look good. Like
right.
he's looking good now. He's just, consistent, good, doing well. And he's just at that point. So like Ross Jackson put it, he's like Rattler has just been consistent, whereas Shough has had some of the more wild moments, but
Moments.
the
Right.
but the inconsistencies that come with that. You know what I'm saying? Like he threw a pick to Res John, the cornerback, threw a
Right.
pick to him like late in OTA or something like that. So he's still like that inconsistent but wild. Where Rattler is putting together that consistency where he's know what he's doing, and I think ultimately that's probably where it's going to be. Up through training camp. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting just how wide that gap ends up being, you know, as time goes on and these guys start to figure it out.
Um, what's the good thing for Shuck, right, is it's funny because I think along that he's already a little bit along that path that Rattler was a little bit last season,
Exactly.
right? That you know, and
Because we were
you know,
saying the same thing about Rattler last year about this time. Like he has the wild. And we was like, oh man, he's had those wild throws and stuff like that. That's where he's at.
right? And Rattler's, his rookie mini camp and whatever, like he started off a little shaky.
Hmm.
And then we just what we were saying is that we just want to see that consistent improvement, and even just from one week to the next, and OTAs, it seems like with Shuck, you're getting that. What's a li- what I will say about this quarterback competition that is a little bit gonna just like I just have to tune out of it a little bit is just like the dissection that people are
Oh my God.
having from like a hype video, bruh.
Oh. And it's crazy because everybody knows it's just OTAs, it don't matter. But yet they still overanalyze every little piece of, and a part of that is the NFL's fault because they put so little, and the
For sure.
Saints, they put so little information out that we sickos, bro. We gonna sit there and dissect everything. Poor Devin Neal. Poor Devin.
Oh, bruh.
Niggas ready to cut Devin Neal. But one little work.
Bro,
get him out of there, bro.
That was terrible, Ryan.
Look like me, bro. When I get up in the morning, I'm like, like, never mind the dude that ran for like 4,000 yards in college and it's just been productive everywhere. Just like, nope. Look how he can't run that ball.
Nothing matter, bro. Man, it was looking thick.
Thick, bro.
Thick.
Just jogging. I'm like, what the?
But it was because at least I will say this, like when I was breaking down the difference of throws between like Rattler and Carr last year, like at least those throws were like in training camp, like throws that like mattered to some degree, like and to be fair, right, that high throw that was getting dissected this week, that was a bad throw by Rattler. Like he has this he has like this tendency to throw high like the Chris Olave one, right? Yeah. And it's a problem. He needs to fix it if he wants to be good and he wants to like get better. And like it's it's funny.
I saw entire YouTubes about it, Adam.
No, you lied to me, Ryan Wolf.
I swear. I will find it and send it to you.
Please don't.
He can't. He needs to fix this or something like that. I'm like, what? And it was a throw in a walkthrough. Like they're not wearing helmets. Screw shorts, pads. They're not wearing helmets.
But then you have the other end of the spectrum who feels like it's like a conspiracy theory against him. They're like,
I can't take it, Adam.
They said they put that video in purpose to make him look bad because they want Shough to start, so they purposely put the footage.
I said I'm logging out. I saw that. I said, man, they already social media team trying to screw Rattler, bro. And you talking about somebody who was definitely willing to entertain some shit, but I'm like, come on, bro.
I'm logging out, bro.
No,
I'm logging out, bro.
I'm not involving myself in this conversation at all.
And people say we have an agenda, bro. Like even us are like
seriously.
Although I don't know, man. I wouldn't put it past Mickey though. I'm just saying.
Mickey like, hey, see that high throw? Make sure you get that in there. Take that agenda.
Anyway, it's funny as hell, bro. Can we? I know it has nothing to do with OTAs. Nothing to do with OTAs. I went and shout out to Boot Crew Media. I watched 13 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
Go on, bro.
Of Isaiah Foskey. A breakdown of Isaiah Foskey yesterday. On a Saturday.
Shout out to him for making an Isaiah Foskey cut up. You know how hard that is, bro? To find Isaiah Foskey.
I don't know the name of the person who actually made it. I just know it was Boot Crew Media. Mm-hmm. I want to shake that man's hand, as our dude Kevin would say. We have ragged on Isaiah Foskey a lot. Plenty. Justifiable. That was the Mickey Loomis pick. I don't know there a way that he makes this team. There's no way he makes this team.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Like, I just don't see it. Like, you can't tell me. The only thing that's been keeping him on the team was sunken cost fallacy. Like,
that's it.
That's it. And now you got a new staff that with no ties to him other than, they Mickey Loomis. Now the numbers are starting to not be in his favor. They have like 16 D linemen on the team right now. Like 16, 17 D linemen. Like, bruh. And you do nothing. Like, you don't do anything well. People be like, oh, why'd you go to another team and does like a Dak Bond? It's like, no. We saw flashes from Dak Bond early. Like, oh, if you use him this way, do this with him, like you can see him having some. There's been nothing from Isaiah Foskey.
Literally in Dak Bond's last season with the Saints, he put Penei Sewell,
yep,
the best right tackle. I think he's better than Lane Johnson. So the best right tackle in football in a clown suit on a play. But we saw that. He did that in the Saints uniform.
We saw it.
You people were saying with a straight face that Isaiah Foskey is going to go to another NFL team, and what eyes are people?
Foskey hadn't even put up a Peyton Turner type performance yet.
No,
Peyton Turner, not even that. It's like he's done nothing, and I trust me. Anybody go look up Boot Crew Media on YouTube and go find that breakdown of Isaiah Foskey, where the guy that's breaking him down is not trying to trash him. He's like trying to find like just a good play. He found like one good play from week 1 last year. That was like in the fourth quarter against the Panthers in a blowout. That was like a tackle for no gain of a running back. That's it. That's all he could find.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like on Foskey's girl TikTok, there's a picture of that one play. That's all she could find, poor girl. Just like,
trying to support her man, bro.
Just trying to support, bro.
Oh, they're married now. Trying to support her husband.
Her husband, man.
You know what's fun? Did you see the Giants play with the tight end blocking them, bro?
Oh my God. Remember, your thing is like, why do offensive coaches put tight ends on defensive ends?
That play reminded me of all the videos that they make on TikTok where Foskey picks her up. He got picked up by the tight end on that play, nigga. Like it was a reverse TikTok, nigga. That nigga just got dug out the hole by the time.
A tight end like walking that nigga down the field, bro. A tight end, bro. Like that should be the mismatch all day.
Not even like a good tight end, Wolf. Like it wasn't George Kittle. It wasn't like an elite tight end, bro.
I need him gone, Adam. Gone. I need him gone. I need waved. That's what I need to see next to. I see a Foskey name. Waved.
Bro, I want Dante live reaction when that notification comes.
I need it. Dante, I need you to, as soon as it happens, turn the camera on the phone, and we're gonna put it out on our social media.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like everyone is rightly talking about the quarterback battle, but let's talk about other things regarding OTAs.
Please.
Offensive line, second week, no changes.
No changes.
Banks, Penning, McCoy, Ruiz, Fuaga. If that's not an indication to you, to everyone, barring injury, that's starting on line, bro. That is the starting offensive line week 1. I think I forgot who said it. I think I saw someone say it on WWL, but like that's starting week 1 against Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. Now we'll see with Penning. I hope he's able to grasp that spot, because, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not saying guard is, like, easy or nothing like that, but you're going to have 2 guys on both sides. All you got to do is use that ferocity you like to play with, bro,
That's it, man.
And hold and hold, drop your anchor and hold. That's it. Just and just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just mean so much if he could be that Andrews Pete when Andrews Pete moved to guard and just was like solid. Man, if you
Solid,
could
bro.
just be that, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. It'll mean
Change,
so much.
changes the O line. It
Changes
changes
the
the
whole
O
line,
line.
bro.
And it's funny that
Changes.
we're focused on pinning. Like I like how we're just assuming that like a rookie left tackle at Banks is just gonna be just a-okay.
Right. Which is crazy.
It's a huge question.
A rookie left tackle, you know, and it was the same thing when Fuaga, like it was
Yep.
crazy. Like during the season last year, like we're not even mentioning Fuaga at left tackle. It's just
We weren't even worried, bro. We was not even worried about.
We worried about center. We worried about left guard. We worried about right tackle. What are you thinking about Fuaga, who was a rookie playing a position that he didn't play with?
Crazy. That's how good he was as a rookie. Yep. Another thing we're seeing OTAs, and I think this is an underrated story. Rashid Shaheed is back.
Very underrated, bro. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So glad you mentioned that because I saw him make a comment at the Super Bowl, and he was like, "I just started, running again." I was like, "Ooh, just started running again."
That would have been February.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh," I was like, "Man, I hope he, is on the right track." But now to see him out there, he's like full go. Like it's no limitations. He's full go. Go. He's moving. That is huge, bro. Because they need Shaheed.
Bro. I listen. I've said this on this podcast. I've shared it about the. I don't want to say lukewarm because I feel like lukewarm is too hot. Super tepid mutual interest between. I think I said it like a month ago, maybe a month plus at this point, between the Saints, and Keenan Allen a month ago, because Keenan Allen wants to play in LA. Name the LA team. Doesn't matter. Wants to play in LA. Doesn't seem like there's a space for him to play in LA right now. Maybe, who knows? Maybe the Chargers make some cuts and it comes to fruition, but at least right now it doesn't seem feasible. Okay. So again, Saints. Oh, today's June. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey. Today's June 1st, Ryan.
Make some moves, baby.
You know what that means. You know today should be processing day.
Derek Carr.
Shit, I'm upset. I don't have any fucking cut waters, nigga. Would have cracked one open at 8:30 this morning, nigga. I got damn sure would have.
Oh man, and one thing that's so positive about Derek Carr not being here is, Spencer Rattler. I mean, sorry to go back to quarterbacks, but Spencer Rattler and Shough get to get so many reps now.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Get to get so many reps. Then Hayner dealing with his little injury, hope everything goes well with that. But more reps, the better. Like the more reps,
they need them, bro.
They need them. They need all they can get. Like you gotta understand. Like last year, Rattler was getting like maybe 4 reps in one of these practices. 4.
That's great.
Like,
that's crazy.
And you expect to develop with that? Nah, man. Now they're getting 12, 13, 14 reps a piece. Like that means something. You know what I'm saying? Now you're able to actually see and evaluate. So that's huge. But yeah, back to Keenan Allen. We'll see, bro. Like, I mean, we talked ad nauseum.
They need when we said it in our Kelvin Banks episode. Like, oh, we think them niggas gonna get some juice in the draft. There's so much juice in the draft. So much juice. Just so much juice. Because there's no way they'll get any juice in the draft, right? Right. It's like the Anakin Skywalker meme, right?
I was sitting there watching the Donovan Peoples-Jones interview the other day.
Oh my god! This nigga's sick. This nigga's sick.
This is what we doing, bro.
The juice that we potentially have, and this I want to be clear when I say this. this is not a joke. This is me not poking fun at all. Is a receiver who's a recovering alcoholic who's playing in New Orleans. That's the juice that the Saints is having right now. Potential.
Couldn't get on the field for the Lions last year. Like that's just where we at. And Bub means, like, I've seen people tweet they expect Bub Means to have a 1,000-yard season. Bub Means, and I'm a Bub Means fan. Like I watched him. I watched the few games I've seen from him as a rookie.
What, nigga? Who? Is there another Bub Memes that I don't know about, nigga, that's gonna have 1,000 yards in NFL? Who?
Yeah, what? 8 catches last year, 6 catches,
nigga.
Like
It must be April 1st, because I know this nigga. It must be April Fools. It must be June 1st. I know this nigga didn't say. I know he didn't say. People on social media is telling you that Bub Memes is gonna have 1,000 yards in the. What are we doing with fandom, Ryan?
No, I did predict, maybe 400, 450 yards, and that's being very positive. Like, that's being very positive.
Jay texted me. She's like, babe, what are you doing?
What are you doing up there? Screaming, hitting shit? What the hell? But I could see him having a good year, man. And he's been working his butt off, like, all off season. Working out with Tyler Shough out in Tulane. He's been, like, in the building literally since the season ended. So I do expect him to be a contributor this year, but it just kind of speaks to where the wide receiver core is right now. It's like, man, we depending on Bub Means, bro. We need Bub Means to mean something. It's like, damn. We have, like, the smallest wide receiver core. I think it was Ross Jackson that said Saints are one of 2 teams in the NFL that don't have a wide receiver over 6'2". One of 2 teams.
I'm trying to think who's the other team.
I don't know. He didn't say who the other one was. I was like, damn. Hey, look.
My first guess would be the Packers, but I think Christian Watson was like
Watson.
Oh, Miami. TJ said Miami.
Yeah, Miami's a good guess. Yeah,
that is a good guess. Someone in the chat asked, it was a good one. Y'all think Rattler is going to start? I don't see Shough being. I don't know what the rest of that question is from Ian. I mean, I don't know. I just
don't know, bro.
We don't know. We don't know.
I think about it too much as is. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think a lot of it is going to depend on the development on Tyler Shough throughout the rest of the offseason.
Yeah.
And to fully get an evaluation of him, and shout out to Mina Kimes. If you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen to it. You want to see him, because here's the thing with Tyler Shough, and Mina pointed this out greatly. Tyler Shough in his arm and his ability, he should look great 7 on 7. He should look great when there's no one around him. You want to see him 11 on 11. You want to see him in a full scrimmage when there's actual pressure, when there's actually things around him, because that's when you want to have a full evaluation on him. That's what's going to really determine, it should, in my opinion, how the quarterback competition is really going to go. Because I would say, at least starting off, that's where Rattler is really going to have a true advantage over him in terms of, at least from a NFL standpoint, because he's seen the speed, he's seen defenses, things like that. When Shough potentially is going to start from that perspective, his head's going to be swimming a little bit in terms of NFL speed, seeing NFL defenses, blah, blah, blah. And how is he going to be able to adjust to, like, he struggled last year in Louisville when pass rush was around him. Now he's going to be seeing NFL pass rush around him.
Ooh.
That's where the question becomes. Now, if you're banking on our offensive line is going to be good, and so maybe the pass rush is going to be negated, and so maybe the pass rush isn't going to be so much of an issue. So now he's going to have time to look and dissect the field. Then it becomes a different thing. So I think Tyler Shough should look good right now, and I'm not trying to take anything away from him improving and looking good. Those questions to me is 11, like when the full scrimmage 11-11, you know, comes. That's that's going to be the thing. Ian
And
said,
even then, even what?
he said, I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. Shough is trash under pressure. Y'all better with Rattler. We'll see.
We'll see, bro. Like even after preseason, you won't know. Like I put in the Discord the other day. I remember Aiden O'Connell, his rookie year preseason was looking immaculate with the Raiders. It was like,
It
ooh,
was.
like damn, did they find something? They diced up 49ers. I think the 49ers starters was out there. Some of them, he was dicing them up. But he ended up he's a jag. He's a guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you just don't know, bro, with these quarterbacks, man.
It's
So
hard, bro.
it's so hard to find them, bro. Like, so I don't know. I don't know. There's so many ways you could say, okay, it might take the offensive line a little while to gel, so maybe throw Spencer out there since he has experience first, and then switch. But then the switch maybe can get a little ugly because what if Rattler's looking good? How do you pull him? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to make a decision and live with it.
Saints have never really haven't been in a situation like this in such a long time, bro.
Not since I can
Not
remember,
not
bro.
not since I can remember. Like
Like
honestly,
like the Dicker days with the with the Bowls and the Joes and all of them. I don't know, bro. Like I don't know how this is gonna play out, man. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. Like killing more. That's what you get paid for, buddy. Like
yeah.
you're gonna have to make this decision, and I want to see both of them. Like I want to see both. I want to see Rattler. Like I know there's like a contingent that is feel like Rattler's the underdog, and they rooting for him, which is me too. Like I'm rooting for him to do good. But damn, I also want to see Shough look good too. So I don't know, bro. Like I hope it works out with both of them, but more than likely somebody is going to have to take it and run with it. Somebody, bro.
Right. Okay. Let's before we forget, let's get to our sponsor,
Oh yeah.
Underdog, and then we'll get back and kind of wrap it up.
This episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, one of the best places to make picks during the basketball playoffs. Underdog is one of the top sports apps out there. And the best part, you can play right now in your state. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. The only question is, will you be next? Playing on Underdog is a total layup. Just download the app and make your picks, higher or lower on stats like points, assists, and more. Once you pick, feel good, you can play with as little as $1, and if you get them all right, you can win up to 1,000 times your money. This week, I'm looking at taking Tyrese Halliburton higher than 20 points in Game 1 versus OKC. Download the Underdog app and sign up with the promo code BLOCKPARTY to unlock a special offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you make your first deposit. That's promo code BLOCKPARTY. Must be 18 years older, 19 years or older in Alabama or Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado in some games, 21 plus in Massachusetts and Arizona, and present in state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. In New York, call 24/7 Hope Line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
We are back. QE said, I just hope Kellen makes the decision or not, Mickey. Go with your guy and go down with that. 100%. Without question. Trying to think anything from OTAs. It's interesting because I think it's just hard. You hear the thing. I mean, everyone's saying this. I don't think people are saying this as a positive. It's just like being reported on. It's like the the star or whatever in Brandon Staley's defense, in just terms of him being moved around all over, is
Alontae Taylor. That's what I expected.
he
I
he has
mean,
the athleticism for it. Yeah.
it's a huge year for man. It's huge. I mean, this is contract year, right? It's a huge year for Alontae. He was
1,
2022, right?
yeah.
2, 3. Yeah, this is good. This is his fourth year. Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
is.
it's a huge year for him. He's been up and down. He's been inconsistent. He's shown flashes.
Yep.
He definitely is. He's definitely a player that, if he did leave, I could see him succeeding somewhere. Um, just wildly inconsistent, bro, and not like him playing in the nickel spot in that star role. Um, I could see him excelling there. Maybe he did. Like he did. He looked good for a couple of games last year. Really
Mm-hmm.
good in that area. Oh, on the outside, boy, he worked. Now he could make the argument that, look, when I'm working on the outside and I'm spending all off season working on the outside, I'll do fine on the outside. When I'm working on the inside and I spend all off season working on the inside, I'll do fine. But when you move me around, well, that's the star position. The star position, you're gonna be moving around. You're gonna be playing
Right.
outside on base downs. You're gonna be inside, on nickel and dime downs. Like, so, I mean, it's this cornerback group, and it just leaves a lot. It's a lot of potential. I wouldn't say it's a bad group, but it's just a lot of just hope and ifs and potential. You got Kool-Aid McKinstry. You hope he takes that next step and becomes like a solid cornerback. I believe he will, but you still got to see it. And then outside of him, on the outside, okay, when Alante is on the inside, okay, who else is on the outside? Quincy Riley, he's still recovering from injury, so we haven't even
Mm-hmm.
seen him yet.
Probably won't see him
Um,
until training camp.
so Isaac Yadam, like we know what Isaac Yadam is. He's a replaceable. He's a fine replaceable cornerback. You know what I'm saying? He's fine. Oof,
It's just wild how the Saints went from like
bro.
those 2014, 2016 days having an awful cornerback room, and then they went to having like one of the best secondaries
In the league,
in the league, and in the span of a couple of seasons, it's like
gone, bro.
gone.
Gone, bro. Yeah, posting the Debo, he left. Marshawn Lattimore traded away. And look, maybe they traded Marshawn away like at the right time. He
Yeah,
barely played like the last 3 years. So I get it. And I get not bringing back posting the Debo. Especially at that number. I
I
get it.
get it, 100%.
But it's like you didn't refill the pot either. Maybe you did with Kool-Aid. Alante, you would have liked him to develop more up to this point. Going into year 4, you would like to be like able to solidly say, "Oh, this is our guy." And he's like the leader in the DB room now, bro. I'm watching, I'll be like, Alante, the nigga that wasn't using his surface pad a couple years ago.
That's our guy.
That's our guy. Like, that's where we at now. Whoo, how the mighty have fallen.
I'm trying to think anything else.
One thing that just caught my eye, Demario Davis, he's older, so there's some practices he's gonna sit out and do his veteran thing. So Stutzman has been getting a lot of, the middle linebacker snaps. I don't know if middle or weak, I don't know. But he's been getting like the second linebacker snaps in the first team. Notable, you know what I'm saying? Just something interesting. I have maybe we'll get to him with the prospect of the week. I have not studied a ton of him. A lot of people like him. He's athletic. So, we'll see. We'll see. But linebacker these days, bro, it takes a while to develop, man. It's rare you see rookie linebackers just hit the scene looking great. It just takes a while, you know what I'm saying? Because it's such a hard position. It's like kind of like the quarterback of the defense, man. Like you got to know everything. So it'd be interesting to see how that works out. Pete Werner, defense. I was just looking at the defensive outlets, bro. And I was just like, God damn, bro. Brandon Staley better be a coach, bro. Like he better coach his ass off, bro.
I do want to give some love to Kellen Moore a little bit.
But
It may mean nothing, but just the fact getting a team together, taking them little paintball. Like Da didn't do shit like that in like 2.5 seasons, or if he did it like much later in his tenure.
much later, I remember reading something about it. I think he did. It wasn't baseball. He did something. I think they went to the movies or something. I don't
Movies,
know.
yeah.
Did something. He was like, "Yeah, I got got to bond with the players more," type of thing. Like okay, you just not getting that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like you've been on the Sean Payton staff since 2006, and you just not getting that. It's good to see that Moore kind of understands. You're building a brothership, a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
building camaraderie, building. You want guys to care about each other on and off the field and stuff like that. So those little things go far. You saw the videos. The guys had a blast. He was in there having a blast. Um, doesn't mean anything when it comes to winning and losing football
Nope.
games. Nope, not at all.
Nope.
But it's good to see, and it goes far as building a team and building a culture
Yes,
that you're trying to put together, and that's what he's doing, bro. Like he's doing that, man. It's going to be interesting to see how he is as a head coach. Because so far I like what I saw. I've been liking what I've
for
been
sure.
able to see of, but the real test comes. You got to get between them white lines on Sundays. That's when ultimately it's going to be decided.
Bro, it's June 1st, so football starts in like a little over 3 months.
Less than 100 days.
um, so we will see. But we just wanted to come at you recapping OTAs week 2. Just be at you. What I had the schedule. I don't know when the next OTA practice is.
I think minicamp is next.
Is it?
I think. I could be wrong.
That's when we should have producers. Uh, 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 no.
It's open to the public too.
Minicamp is.
Except cookies. Everybody, yes. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Well. Oh, here it is.
June 10th and 11th.
So tomorrow.
Wait, what?
The practice tomorrow.
OTAs tomorrow?
Yeah, and then the practice the 4th and the 5th, and then mandatory minicamp will be the 10th through the 12th.
Mandatory minicamp. I mean, we should see Camara. Where's Taysom? Hopefully we get some finalization or something with Taysom to figure out what's going on there. So that's going to be a big one.
Someone in the chat, Mark asked, what would an Asante contract look like? 2 or 3 years? 1 year.
1 year, buddy. Prove me wrong.
Like he's going to be coming off, like they're going to sign him, and he's coming off a neck surgery. So
like Chase Young.
Definitely would be a 1 year deal. Yeah, so he's not getting anything.
Oh, I know what I wanted to mention.
Go ahead.
These, they got Carl Granderson and Cam Jordan and all them out there in coverage, bro.
The
coverage drills. It won't be much. Like you won't see them in coverage much, but there'll probably be 5 snaps a game where they're dropping in coverage.
So. I can already see it in the Zoom, bro. Like it's gonna be a play, and it's gonna be Cam dropping in coverage. It's gonna be a disaster. I already see it, bro. I already see it.
Oh Lord! Like I was just like,
you're gonna have Greg. You're gonna have Greg Olsen. Like I just don't know why. I don't know why you have like. Soon come, bro. Soon come.
Soon come. Soon come. But Demario did. I mean, not Demario. Big Creep. He did say he dropped like 10. It's an off-season choke, but he said he did drop like 10 to 15 pounds. He felt he played heavier last year. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Uh, this team is fascinating, man. I don't even know how however this season goes. This team is just gonna be a fascinating comedy, bro. We'll see.
Comedy.
Uh, as always. Anyhow, we're gonna get out of here. We appreciate y'all hopping on. We have like 58 concurrent viewers right now. To start the month off of June the right way. So summertime. Sorry, it feels like summertime. Uh, we appreciate y'all hopping on early on a Sunday morning. We will be back this upcoming week. Don't know when yet, but we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Talking Saints OTAs as always. If you have not listened to it yet, we probably sure a lot of you haven't. Make sure you go back and listen to our Kelvin Banks Prospect of the Week episode we recorded this morning. That's only available for Patreons and YouTube members. So make sure you become a Patreon, patreon.com/thanksparkparty, or a YouTube member starting at $4.99 a month to catch that episode where we break down Kelvin Banks Jr., left tackle of the Saints, after we did his tape review. We're getting out of here. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.